It's 10 till 4, day 29. I've been trying to keep myself busy all day. I made a bow. I chipped around on some rocks. I gathered firewood. I tended the fire all day long. I wrote stuff in my notebook. I looked at the route home. I took a nap. I talked to people on the phone. I did exercises. I'm trying desperately to keep my sanity because I'm so excited about tomorrow. And honestly, I'm so excited to be turned back east and headed back towards the hills of Arkansas. I've decided that even though it's early, I'm going to go ahead and cook up dinner. I'm cooking up the rest of everything. I've already eaten all the peanut butter. I've already eaten the lemon. I got the rest of my green bell pepper, the last of my hot sauce, one more can of beans. What was that, about 5 carrots? Some I'm gonna fry, some I'm gonna cook with the beans. I got 1 flavor packet left from ramen that I left out. That's going in with the beans and the carrots. And I have 4 corn tortillas left, which I'm gonna try to fry up and make tortilla chips out of. So it'll be kind of like tortilla chips and bean and carrot dip for an early dinner. What is the meal between lunch and dinner? I have no idea, but I'm doing it. And it's gonna be delicious. And you can probably tell by the grin on my face that I can't get off, that I'm just full of energy and excitement for tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna sleep tonight, to tell you the truth. Mainly because, I slept in till like 9 this morning, and I also took an hour nap this afternoon. So, here goes nothing. The last cooked meal of the 30 days. Right here. The stove made it through. I had plenty of fuel. I had plenty of cooking oil. I even changed out my oil yesterday before I fried up those taters and carrots. The food's gonna last me. Another milestone. And I am ridiculously stoked. Here it is, my last cooked meal of the trip. Homemade tortilla chips. That was so good. And I ate it so fast. It's weird when you haven't been eating a whole lot and then you have a good meal. You're almost like kinda a little bit loopy. And I'm actually full. That's the first time that I've been full since I can't remember. I cannot remember the last time I was full. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna take me a few days to adjust when I get back. Or I guess on the way back even. And you know what's really cool is that all the meals that I've cooked on this trip, all the fish I cleaned, the first 2/3, doing dishes out of a shower bag, obviously having dirty hands sometimes. And the only thing that gave me an upset stomach the entire time was one of the double cheeseburgers I got in Elko, Nevada. And the more I think about it, the more amazing it is that the things that were left with me after the robbery in Durango got left with me. Sure, there are little things that I really have missed on this trip. Dental floss, chapstick, fingernail clippers, a belt. But, I mean, if I hadn't been left jackets, I wouldn't have been able to continue on and stay on budget. If I hadn't had that crappy sleeping bag that I have, I wouldn't have been able to make it. If she'd taken my stove, once again, the stove is a key ingredient to this whole thing. And whatever it is still in my pants. It needs to stop it. And I cannot wait to see home. And I really, really, really hope that I can keep these streaks alive to get there. And I have all the faith in the world in my trusty steed. Since I'm still killing time and the sun's flooding into camp, I figured it'd be a good time to show you guys some of the equipment I deem as essential for this trip. Number one, I want to give some high praise to this piece of equipment right here. I call it the Hobo Junior, but its real name is the Mariava Silverback Pad. And there's no other pad on the market that'll give you a sleep like this one. It's 4 inches thick, self-inflating, and made out of the same material as whitewater rafts, so it's less prone to puncture than those cheaper mattresses. The next thing, I would definitely suggest taking a dry bag with you. Even if you're not canoeing or kayaking, it'll help keep your stuff dry in a rainstorm, or 10 days of one, like I had in the South. My laptop's out here because it has topographic map software on it, and that helped me get through the woods on some cool roads to where I am now. This shower bag cost me less than $7. I didn't expect it to last a week, but it lasted the whole time. Sort of. The handle broke, and it leaks a little bit, but it definitely gave me some satisfying hot showers, let me wash my hands and do my dishes when the time came. Great investment overall. To go along with that, a good biodegradable soap. Don't get that green stuff they have on the camping aisle. It may be biodegradable, but it's not soap. It won't wash anything, especially greasy, deep-fried pots and pans. Get you a good one. This stuff's been great for not only dishes, but also for showers. A headlamp. This will help you get stuff done at night, because you can use both hands while you're doing it. Of course, a good knife is essential, but any good camper knows that. I brought 2 or 3 with me, which is a good thing, because some of them got taken. Bring sunscreen. Your mom's going to tell you to do that, so you can not worry about that for now. And finally, the good old stove. At the end of the day, it's amazing to have a hot meal, no matter how meager it is. And this thing worked all 30 days for me, without missing a beat. And of course, to go with it, you gotta have fuel. I bought a gallon of Coleman fuel before I started this whole thing, for $9. Used only about 2/3 of it. And of course, To be able to cook something on it, you're gonna need some pots. Or pans, depending on what you like. I got these old aluminum ones. They got the job done. You could use just about anything. But you're always gonna need a good metal spatula for scraping, scooping, dipping, and eating off of sometimes. So there you go. You got this stuff with you, you're probably gonna make it.